In this video, I will show you how to sort elements using bubble sort in an array. So for example, we have the value 10, then 15, then 21, then 6, and 4. So this is now our array. This is array 1, 2, array 0, 1, 2, 3, and 4. The size of our array is 5. So in an array, we will start in index 0. So this is up to 4. So now what will happen in bubble sort is it will compare array 0, the value of array 0 to the value of array 1. So if array 0 is greater than array 1, so there will be swapping. If dili siya greater ang array 0, ang value sa array 0 ngadto sa array 1, so wala swap na mahitabo. Then goes on until array 1 value compared to array 2 value. If array 1 value is greater than array 2 value, so there will be swapping nga mahitabo. Then array 2 to array 3 compared to array 3. If array 2 value is greater than array 3 value, so swap na sila until sa end sa ato ang array or sa end nga position sa atong array. So ang mahitabo diri, ang pinaka largest na value sa ato ang array maabot na siya diri sa end position. So in bubble sorting, i-bubble up niya ang largest number sa imong element up to the last position or sa end position. Next is ang second largest number is ato siya sa second to the last position. And ang third largest number is ato na sa third to the last position until nga masort na ang imuhang array. So this is the code for our bubble sorting. So we'll minimize this. I have already made the code so that it will be easy for us to execute the loop and simulate the program. It takes time to open this. So file, open, cmain. So this is now our bubble sort program. So in the first natubuhaton is declare the value of array. So our array size here is 7. Num for the array size, variable num for the array size. Then array I for our array value, array name, and j and x for the other variable to hold the sa swapping na sa value para makita na to o ma-display na to ang pag-swap-swap, and temp for the temporary value. Ang mo-hold nga variable ang mo-hold sa to ang temporary na value. So printf enter array size. It will prompt the user to enter array size. Scanf, printf. So the important nga program na to is kani. For I is equal to 0, I is less than num minus 1. So kani siya nga code na condition, I is less than num minus 1. This is to avoid unnecessary comparisons. So sa bubble sort, bisan og mahuman na ta og compare sa 3 ug 4 ato pa man jud na siya silbi i-simulate pa nato. So bisag dili na siya kinahanglan, mo display lang gihapon na siya. So atong buhaton is at ang I na to, ang array I na to is atong less than num or array size minus 1 kay para ang mga ma-avoid na to ang mga unnecessary comparisons. Then if this statement is true, it will go to this loop. This is outer loop. This is outer loop. Outer loop. And this is our inner loop. This outer loop will determine the pass. Katong pag-swap-swap na to ganina og pag-compare, ang tawag atong tanan is pass. So para ma-determine niya ang pass, kung pila ka pass ang mabuhat ani nga mga values sa imong array sa pag-swap ug sa pag-compare, so mo ni siya nga condition or na statement. So ang kani siya karon is our inner loop. Kaning inner loop mo ni siya ang mo-determine sa swapping ug sa comparison. So for j is equal to 0, j is less than num minus 1 minus I, and j plus plus. So if this condition is true, it will go to if condition. If condition is array of j greater than array of j plus 1. So diri na mo compare. Yeah, pagkahuman niya og compare, if true gani, musud siya ani nga statement. So nga condition. So muna na siyang mahitabo, masort na ang ato ang values from smallest value to largest value. So ato i-simulate. So set I is equal to 0, I is less than num minus 1, or simply kunin niyo siya, I nato is 0. So I minus num, our array size here is num is 5, then here is array 5 minus 1 minus I here is 0. So this is simply just 0 less than 4. So is 0 less than 4, so true. It will execute this loop. So j is 0, then j is less than num minus I minus dito pa dahil akani siya is mag-minus ng taog 1 ani, wala pa dahil pa dito ang minus I minus 1. So our j here is 0, num here is 5 minus I, our I here is 0, then minus 1 is 4. So true. If this statement is true, so we will go to this condition. If array j, so mag-compare na siya, array j is greater than array of j plus 1. So our array j here, j is 0, so it will become 0. Array j plus 1, array j is 0 plus 1 is equal to 1. So the value of array 0, 10. The value of array 1, 15. So is 10 greater than 15? So false. So walay mahitabo, dili siya mosulod ani nga loop. We will just increment our j. J now will become 1. Next here, j is less than minus I minus 1, so this will become 1. Then compare again. So array of j it now become 1, and array j plus 1, 1 plus 1 is equal to 2. So compare na po na to ang array 1 sa array 2. Value of array 1 is 15, while the value of array 2 is 21. So is the value of array 1 greater than the value of array 2? So false na po siya, so dili siya mo execute ani nga statement. I-increment na po nato ang ato ang j, mo na siyang 2, so this will become j less than minus I, j less than num minus I minus 2 is 2. So array of j now will become 2. Array of j plus 1 will become 3. So the value of 2, array 2, and the value of array 3 will compare. The value of array 2 is 21, while the value of array 3 is 6. Is 21 greater than 6? So true. Now it will execute this loop. Pagka-execute ani niya nga loop, ang kanikarong value sa array 3, mahimo na siyang 21 kay mag-swap man sila sa value sa array 2. Then we will increment our j. J now will become 3. J less than num minus I minus 1 is equal to 3 less than 4 is 3 less than 4. So true. It will go to this condition. J now will become 3, and array of j plus 1 will become 4. Now we will compare. Value of array 3 is 21, while the value of array 4 is 4. Is 21 greater than 4? So true. Now we will swap this. Kay true man siya, so naay swapping yung mahitabo. So we will increment our j after swapping. So j now will become 4. Now this will become 4. Array of j now will become 4, and array of j plus 1 will become no. So diri pa ta na condition. J less than num minus 1 I minus 1. So 4 now, our j now is 4. Is 4 less than 4? So false. So dili day siya mo execute ani nga loop, mo stop na siya, wala naman tay i-compare ani nga value. So kita take note that the largest value of our array here is 21. So ang 21 is ato lang siya gi-place nga ri sa end position sa ato ang array. So this is how you do bubble sort. We will just continue this process until nga masort na ni siya gikan sa smallest number up to the largest number. So this is our code. So let's close this. So we will try to run the program. Okay, enter our array size 5. So if we enter 45, 12, 15, 16, 23. So take a look that 12, 15, 16, 23. 23 is here. So 45, 12, 15, 16, 23. So this is our how we do our bubble sort. Another their array size, so 12, 9, 7, 13, 10, 10. So take a look that the largest number mo siya nauna og ka-place nga ri sa end position. Then the second largest number mo na siya ang na-place og second to the last. third largest number is na-place sa third to the last number, yung fourth, and so on until nga naabot na siya sa smallest number. So na-arrange na nga to ang values from smallest to largest number. So that's all for our bubble sort.